Hello friends, welcome back to the second to last war of Season 14. We're holding steady right in the middle of Platinum 3. It doesn't look like we're going to either move up or down out of this, and I'm completely okay with it. Today we're taking on Febos, Legends of Gladiators, I think it was. Anyway, so we're going in with the trusty trio as per usual. First up we have a Sentinel. On my normal path, I have the buffet link active, so we're going to go in here with Void. This is actually a Tier 4 war, so you'll see me double check all the nodes because they are a bit easier than what I'm used to in Tier 2 and Tier 3. And that's just a function of us losing so many wars this season that we finally dropped down to Tier 4. So ideally this should make this war a little bit easier for us, but we'll see. Alright, so Sentinel, tanky character. With the buffet link active though, Void is a natural choice for this. As soon as we get the Petrifies up and or a decent amount of other debuffs to activate our Despair Mastery, you'll see. So now we've got the Petrifies up right away. So the regen is actually being reversed a little bit, and then you'll see at the end of the fight, one Dex actually pretty much just kills him. And this person also helps me out by having the Suicide Masteries on, so he's losing 5% of his health after every special attack, which is just making the fight that just much shorter. So one more Dex here should end this man's whole career. Boom, there he goes, down. Alright, so starting off the war well, full AB, moving right along. We're going up to Tier 2 now. This is a SpiderGwen, and I actually briefly considered Venom for this fight, but I didn't know that Venom could work with Masochism, out-damage it. I didn't want to chance it, so we're going to go in with Warlock, and because Spider-Gwen's evades are really out of control since her buff, we are going to just parry and heavy the entire time. So these people are running dodge, so she has a chance to evade on top of her normal chance to evade, which is based on the amount of Spider Sense charges or whatever. I forget what they're called, the little pink icon there. So she gains one of those charges every 5 hits that we land on her. So pretty much what we're going to do is just parry heavy. The bleed should take care of it. The infections should take care of the vigor node. And just slowly but surely work her down. Launch an SP2 when we have it. She won't be able to evade it if we launch it while she's stunned. And you can see this is a pretty easy fight, just kind of completely ignoring the evade. I don't have to work around it. I have to worry about getting caught by it. And down she goes. So pretty easy fight. Very happy with the outcome of that one. Alright, next up we have a Sabertooth, I believe it is, on Buffet Indomitable. I'm going to go in here with Mr. Warlock again. So we've got class advantage. This is pretty much the same node as in Tier 3, but the amount of regen is a little bit less than you'd see in Tier 3. I think it's only like 5 or 10, where as in Tier 3 and up, it's like 15%. So, yeah, this is, you can see he's going now really fast. I missed an input there, and he got me with the leg sweep and did a full combo into me, so you can see I lost close to a third of my health on just one combo here. So even, you really have to be on your toes, and I don't know if that was me or if that was the game, but either way, we come out of there with the victory, so can't be too upset about it. Alright, this is another Buffet Korg. So this worked out for me last time. Last war, the war before, taking a Korg with Warlock rather than Namor. And I'm 90% sure that Namor could out-damage the Buffet on this node. But it's kind of hit or miss lately whether you can time the second SP3 and get both Furies up. And then if he's playing too passively, you can't get your SP2 off, and then you are stuck, holding the bag. So, Warlock, you're going to take a lot of Thorns damage here for sure. This Korg is not as high Sig as the previous one that I fought the other day. Nevertheless, the infections are guaranteed to stop the Buffet, so as long as I don't take, too many hits, we should be able to knock him down. Another thing you'll notice here is this person is running Suicides as well, which also is going to work very much in my favor, because once I get the infection up, they will stop healing from willpower, and the poison will continue to work from the Suicide Mastery. So missed time in SP1 there, that sucks. And then I make a huge mistake there and fire in my SP2 while he still has his rock shield up. So that was a huge mistake, and you can see that killed like maybe half of Warlock on just that SP2. I don't know what I was thinking there. I was trying to be too slick, I guess. So should have waited until I had a proper in order to do that. And that time I waited a little too long, and a few of my hits hit into his shield as it came back up. So, a real sloppy fight. I wasted way more health than I needed to. Nevertheless, get out of there with the full attack bonus. So, it's really just potions at this point. And since we're so close to the end of the season, my stockpile is still looking good. So if we have to use a couple more potions than necessary, it's not going to be, an enormous problem. All right, so here we have a Killmonger on counter tactics and what is that? Breakthrough, I think is the node. So we're going to go in here with Namor so that we can return all of the reverberation damage to him. Killmonger is an interesting fight because if you like to intercept, or at least have the option to intercept, you can't be baiting his special 1 because he gets those unstoppable charges. But then if you push him to his S2 consistently, 3 out of your next 5 combo hits are going to be doing 0 damage to him. So it's really kind of pick your poison with him. You notice I am getting a little bit smarter on this node with Namor and just firing off the SP1 when I get it, rather than waiting. That's because the breakthrough node will decrease his armor with every hit, and since his special 1 has so many hit events on it, that's going to decrease his armor quite a bit for my next combo. So we got Imperious Rex up, no special 3 off though. It didn't work out the timing, so we did lay into him with 1 SP2. So we're just going to have to kind of slow play this fight rather than just blitz him down with Namor like we normally would. So you can see the block damage is pretty intense when he hits into me. I'm trying not to take too many blocked hits, but some of them are a little unavoidable. So at this point, we're just trying to get to another combo and another SP1. Hopefully it will finish him off. The Suicide Masteries and Recoil are helping, and I think right there the bleeds get him. So lost a lot of health from the block damage, but that's what happens with counter tactics nodes. So. Alright, next up we have a Green Goblin on Recovery and Strike Back. We're going to go in with Void. I remember this fight distinctly because this Green Goblin did not want to fire off his special at all at first. And then once I kind of got him in the mood, as you might say, then he was more willing. It's funny how the AI sometimes works like that. Like you have to almost like perform an action that flips a switch in the code that then allows the AI to throw their specials more willingly. So we're trying to stick to SP1s here. This is the only fight, or so I thought, that I would need Void for. So I was willing to take the block damage rather than eat an SP2 like I did. The past couple times I fought Green Goblin, I've pushed him and mistimed the SP2, which is really rough because it's the initial hit looks a lot like his first medium, but the distances are different. So if you are even a half step too late on the dodge, the end of the SP2 is still going to catch you, and then you're going to get wrecked. So we've got our Petrifies up now, so we can safely launch specials into him, and you can see the degen doing its job. The heal reversal also doing its job. It's switched off now because of Fear of the Void, and then immediately turned back on with our third, technically, Petrify debuff on him. So now we've got the nice double attack bonus. I think it's double from Fear of the Void. So we're just kind of laying into him. There we go. So you saw I pushed him over 2 bars of power, but I knew that since I had at least 1 Petrify up, the special attack was going to drain some of his power. So that was not a risk, that was a intentional move. All right, last but not least, so you see the timer, we've got 13 minutes left. Our normal thing aficionado was MIA at this point, so it was all hands on deck. I volunteered to take first shot at this thing with Void. Void is a decent option for this node because the degen is direct damage, so the buffs that Thing is going to be gaining from the adaptive node are really, they're irrelevant to Void's damage. So it's really just a matter of staying alive long enough and out of the corner until I can kill him with the degen. So other than that, just like a normal Thing fight, we need to manage his rock stacks effectively. You notice I put an advanced power boost on just to get some degen working right away. Thing is, he has got a pretty hefty health pool since this is the boss node, and I wanted to give myself every possible advantage here. So other than that, it's again watching the rock stack timer, making sure that if I'm going to throw a special, he has exactly 13 rock stacks so that I can take him to 15 with the special attack, either the S1 or the S2. So you see he had 13 there. I launched my special attack. Now he's got 15, and I'm clear to bait a special attack that clears the special or the rock stacks. You can see I'm slowly getting pushed back into the corner, which is a problem. So I'm hitting into him, which normally isn't a bad or a good idea because you're giving him rock stacks but not doing any damage. Either way, we're slowly creating some space to ourselves. It doesn't help that Thing is very aggressive, and his special attacks cover a lot of distance. So we're looking pretty good. We're approaching the halfway mark, and he's got about a 1/3 of his life left. Trying to get myself out of the corner, waiting for him to back up, and I perfectly dodged that one. I didn't think that was going to work, to be completely honest with you. So, however, the next round of special attack, I don't know if I was a second too late or if my dodge ended early or something. You can see he tags me with the special 2 and pretty much kills me in one hit. So not the outcome I would have liked, and somebody went in and cleaned up after me. So we did come out of here finally with our victory, only our 4th of the season, which is a little bit troubling, but we won this war by 10 points. So if we had lost one more AB anywhere on the map, we would have lost the war. So that kind of made me feel a little bit worse about not soloing Thing. Could have given ourselves a little bit extra cushion for sure. So, but either way, happy to get out of there. Like I said at the start, our position in Platinum 3 is pretty much certain at this point. So all right, that's about it. We got one more war left, which is going on right now. And that'll be done tomorrow. Then I'll upload that, and then season rewards should be in sometime probably on New Year's Day or the 2nd. So that's about it from here. Thanks for watching. We'll see you again next time.